in a music video, and Venus is working, you know, on a book. Do you have any extracurricular activities?
Right here?
No, just in general. I mean, Rafa was in the Shakira music video. Do you have
Okay. Well, I have some activities, but not music videos for now. I'll elaborate on that a bit later.
Can you sing?
Sorry?
Can you sing?
Not as my partner yesterday on the court, but Mel B, we played an exhibition yesterday, so it was fun, but no, I don't sing.
Rolly, can you do an imitation of Rafa in the video? I'm just kidding.
I need a girl? You have anybody want to come here so we can do a video?
Novak, last year around this time you were kind of trying to court players to come to your event. Are you doing the same role this year, or are they just you find it interesting?
Well, look, as I was saying, the event itself is growing, and the difficult thing about Belgrade event is the week that we have it. It's just between 2,000 events. Most of the top players, top 10, top 20, will rest that week, especially with the heavy clay court season. So I was aware of that. I was telling to all of them, come to Belgrade, and explore a little bit something else. Belgrade has a lot to offer. It's a growing city, it's a developing city, and it's a great fun. A lot of young people, and the tournament itself is fantastic. I mean, we're trying to do it as best as we can. But I was very surprised with the group of players. Actually, I saw the entry list this morning, and I was surprised with John Isner and Sam Querrey signing up for the tournament. I was very happy that they liked, obviously, the last time they were there, and they want to come back.
Novak, I'm sorry I couldn't make the trip to Serbia to see that tie. It was obviously a really exciting
Yes.
one. Could you, now that you've had some time to let it soak in, could you talk about John specifically in his game? And did you ever think, given how old he was when he came into the pro ranks and his build, that he would be playing on this level?
With the serve that he has, he can beat anybody in any surface. He's a player that improved a lot in last year or so, especially with the ground strokes, and he gained confidence, obviously, with winning matches and getting to the later stages of the tournament, and that's what he needed. And he showed to the world that he can play as well on clay courts as well as he plays on hard courts. I mean, he gave me a very hard time in Belgrade. We played 4-hour match, 5 sets, and he played like somebody that has long year experience in Davis Cup, and not as somebody that just had the debut for his nation. He was serving extremely well all 3 days, and it's a big advantage. If you have a serve, you get lots of free points, you put pressure on your opponent, and anything can happen, really. So he was playing really well in Indian Wells, and I think lots of actually players around the tour expect him to get to top 10 soon with the game that he has.
Were you also impressed with how he dealt with the atmosphere? I mean, obviously there weren't many people.
I mean, as I said, he played as somebody that has long years experience in Davis Cup. He stayed very cool, and I mean, the crowd was trying to support and trying, lots of things like the Davis Cup is a very specific competition where you get to have a big crowd support, and it was a match of the tie of the big importance for us, and of course for States, but for us was huge because we never passed the first round of the Davis Cup since we became independent country of Serbia. So and now we did it, and we are very happy that we're not going to play playoffs in September. Now we're going to try to go as far as we can.
Last question?
I have one last one, and as long as no one's going to take it. Now that you're running a tournament, when you go to tournaments, do you look at tournaments a different way? do you have a different appreciation for the people that are running the tournaments, and do you sort of go to a tournament now and see the way they're doing things and take mental notes for your own event?
It's not just now that we are organizing tournaments that I have appreciation. I always had appreciation for the people that are organizing events. I was well aware of the things that you have to deal with throughout the week or 2 weeks, and it's not easy because then you have to satisfy a lot of sides. You have to satisfy the spectators, make the good entertainment for them, so the tickets pay off, and make the players happy, and the media, and everybody that is being part of the tournament. So it's a very heavy job. But even now, adding to that, having the tournament back in my country and being a part of it gives me even clearer picture of what's going on.